If you're struggling to grind, well, here's the top 10 best fruits for grinding. If you don't know what they are, then this video is perfect for you. Now, sometimes with grinding, it's not always about damage, it's also about speed sometimes. Anyways, back to the video. So at 10th place, we have the blade fruit. Now, we all know that it's really good for grinding, as any NPC that uses sword, they won't be able to hit you if you're using this fruit, and it has very fast damage. If you can't afford any good fruit that is good for grinding, this can also be really good. It's fast, but the thing is it does not have great damage. At 9th place, we have the lightning fruit. This fruit is an elemental, and with this fruit you can group up enemies together easily because of the long range attacks. But the thing is, the M1 and the moves are a little slow. So I don't recommend using it much, as it's more focused on PvP generally. Now at 8th place we have the Empyrean fruit. Now its moves are different from the Kitsune. And the moves are not that good of a range, and they're a little bit more slower than Kitsune. Kitsune has better moves and better range than the Empyrean skin of it. At 7th place, we have the ice fruit. Now, not only this fruit is good for grinding, this fruit's also really good for PvP because of the combo. You can use that combo, which is really fast, on the enemy and the player. But the thing is, I would have put it on higher, but the thing is, to do a decent combo against an NPC, you need a good fighting style, and which is kind of hard to get. So it's not really much useful with ice fruit. So ice fruit is a little bit different from all the other grinding fruits. Now I doubt anyone expected this on 6th place. But at the 6th place, we actually have the flame fruit. Now, you might be thinking that I'm tweaking, but this is actually really good for grinding for the first sea. And now, I did try to explain for all seas, but the most players are inside the first sea in Blox fruits. And it's not that good at the second C and third C, but does not mean it's bad. It's actually good, but it's best for the first C. That's what I recommend. Now at the 5th place, we have the light fruit. Now this fruit is actually really fast and grinding, and it has some decent damage for rarity. But it's not that easy to awaken. Awakening will increase its damage and a little bit of the speed and flight stuff. And it's kind of hard soloing it with a light fruit. So I recommend getting some legendaries or mythical users. Now in the 4th place, everyone hates this fruit for grinding for some reason when it's actually good. It is not slow, but if you only care about the damage, then this is the perfect fruit for you. So this fruit is the mammoth fruit. Now you are again probably thinking that I'm tweaking and stuff, but no, mammoth's actually pretty good. For some islands it's real good, which with high levels and stuff, which have a little bit of good NPCs. It's good actually, not bad. It's the best island to grind it with is on Floating Turtle and Sea of Treats. I recommend using it on those two islands especially, as it's really good, and on those two islands it's better than Buddha for grinding. Okay, no, maybe not true, but yeah. Now you're reaching the top 3. At the 3rd place is the magma fruit. Now the magma fruit is actually very good for grinding, and it's really easy to awaken that fruit, So like when you awaken it, it becomes way much better, and it can walk on water. It gets a flight that does damage. It just does a lot of damage. It's the fruit that does the most damage, and it's one of the best elemental fruits in the game. I would say second best elemental fruit after gas and dough. At number 2, we have the kitsune fruit. Now I already explained why this fruit is the best for grinding. So now we're off to number 1. Now the best fruit for grinding. You all probably know it. The Buddha fruit. Just go to the NPCs, spam your fighting style, get levels, take the quest again, repeat till you get max level. It's pretty simple. And the attacks from the melee are really long range. And also the Buddha fruit also gives a lot of range within the attacks of the melee. And some people also use sword, but with Buddha, sword does not have that much good range with than melee. So yeah, that's the list. Make sure you like and subscribe if you want swords video. See you later. Bye.